Sleep after returning from Mount Hikami. Learning that Haruka has been taken by a ghost, Ren and Yurui keep a watchful eye on the girl to prevent it happening again. The Witching Hour, Ren Hojo. When Yuri returns from Mount Hikami summit, she quickly collapses from exhaustion. Meanwhile, Miyu is also in an unnaturally deep slumber. Worried that some unwanted visitor may be on their way, Ren and his assistant Rui decide to watch over the girls through the shop's surveillance system. Hey, at least I was able to get back on my own and I didn't have to, like, drag her ass again.
The surveillance cameras seem to be working.
Now we can see if anything comes to pay us a visit. Huh? What's happening? Huh? Rui, are you alright?
I'm fine. Don't worry.
Rui seems to be unconscious or maybe just asleep. I wonder what was rumbling was. Something must be happening on the mountain. Yuri and Miyu have both been affected by the noise. I should make sure they're okay. Haruka Momose, the girl Yuri saved, was led away by a ghost of a girl who killed herself. Something might have come again. I need to check the surveillance camera feed to see if the girls are okay. I have to check if Yuri and Miyu are okay. Service camera feed will switch between cameras automatically. They both seem fine, but I should keep it to check on them every now and then. They've been acting strange since the ominous rumble. What happened to Mount Hikami? I should look into the mountain's history. They must have some books about it here. Alright, time for a bunch of reading, people. Hold your tits and nips and let's do this. Alright. It's a book about local folk anecdotes. The Mikamori region has many anecdotes regarding the fact of I'm already stumbling. Photographing of the dead. Many are simple superstitions, but some allow us a glimpse into the customs of another time. These stories show both great understanding and great fear. Vanishing. A man showed a photograph to a friend. The picture showed the faint silhouette of a person. Upon seeing the silhouette, the man cried out and ran, leaving the photo where it was. Each time the man looked at the photo, the silhouette grew more and more distinct. It was his friend. It is said that his friend disappeared after that. The photo bride. The local fool suddenly declared that he had married. The village threw a celebration, but no one had seen the bride. Someone went to the man's house and could hear the sound of a woman talking within. However, looking inside, he saw only the man from behind with no sign of any woman. Days passed, and the man hasn't left his house, so one of the villagers went to check on him. There was no one in the house, only an old photograph left behind. In the photo was a bride hiding her face, and the missing man was at her side. The man who saw the photo said the bride appeared to be smiling. I see. Local customs. Mikamori. In the area around Mount Hikami, there is a custom of receiving water from the mountain. The people call it Mikamori, and it is placed in the casks to bring into their homes. Used only for special ceremonies. It is used to give a newborn its first bath or to cleanse the bodies of the dead. This stems from the belief that the soul comes from water and returns to it in death. Another use for this water is known as the cry of the mountain. According to an old woman in the village, there is a saying: when Hikami lets out a cry, I really wish this font was a little more thick so I could actually read it. When Hikami lets out a cry, one must wash in Mikamori. When Mount Hikami cries out, a rumble, one ritually immersive... Oh, god damn it. When Mount Hikami cries out, or rumbles, one ritually immerses oneself or otherwise wets oneself with the water. The custom likely comes from the mountain sound being a bad omen, and they use the pure water as a sort of ward. But when the water dries, your daughters may be gone. Do not go in search when the mountain is awake. This must refer to girls being taken to the mountain after the ward has worn off, an explanation for the number of girls going missing in the area. I really need to investigate Mount Hikami and find out what's going there. Continue surveillance. Oh, toasty. Yuri's notebook. It seems like she's written it in like a diary. When my heart gets weak, I can't even breathe. It takes all my strength just to breathe. All I can do is take the breath and then hope to take another. I grow exhausted and spend all my strength just to live. I am aware of death, and I see. People whispering, people with broken faces, people with ruined bodies, people who stare at me with bloody sockets, people crying endlessly. All I can do is close my eyes, cover my ears, and wait for the moments to pass. They are always watching me. They say I don't belong here. It should have gotten better. I should have gotten better. It's a large pile of efforts. You alright? You good, darling? Alright. Darling? An old book by a folklorist. I love this guy again. Mount Hikami's name is thought to mean mountain that climbs higher than the sun. Some posit that it was once written in a way that means mountain of the sun gods, but that is far from certain. What is certain is that many tales about the sunset still persist to this day. People must only climb the mountain as the sun is setting. This likely comes from a local ceremony where those going to the mountain to greet their deaths would go at sunset, when the netherworld was said to be closest to ours. One mustn't look at the mountain at sunset. You must stay inside when the mountain cries. The dark sun was a good misfortune and calamity. The setting sun over Mount Hikami was said to be an omen of this dark sun drawing people into their doom. As for the cry, tremors are often seen as a portent of calamity. On Mount Hikami, it was thought that it was the water rumbling, and it is said that you could hear it. You were eligible to become a shrine maiden. Other sources say that locals washed in special water when those tremors happened. Okay. You seem okay. But probably because I left Rui. She's gone. Wild guess. Nope, still there. Okay, good. Surveillancing again. Oh. It's that feed in your room. I better go check it out. I was just there. Press B to stop watching the feed and get up. Who's talking to me? Honestly, my biggest fear of becoming a zombie is all the walking. Run, dear. You and your little hobble. Get off the banister. It doesn't like you that way. Alright. This fucking thing. Stop. You have to actually aim right. Oh dear. Please back up from me. Whose fault is it that you died alone? You went out, you should have stayed. This isn't waking anybody up. Let's check on Yuri. She seems to be having a nightmare, but otherwise okay. Man in hallway. Honestly, in like number 3, probably the one thing that creeped me out the most. I'm not sure I want to do that yet. I'll check over here first. I saw a man in the hallway going in here. I'll check. Was just when I realized there were feet under a curtain in my house, and I was like, no, I don't like that at all. Why would you do this to me? Hello, thing. Alright. More reading, sorry. The people perspective. The Shrine Maidens of Mount Hikami were tasked with leading pilgrims to death. Dyslexia and badly fonted text really is my downfall. They were feared, and people thought maidens' glance stripped away the soul. Tales of ghost shrine maidens are common on Mount Hikami. My research into Japanese folklore has led me to believe that an underlying fear of women permeates this very culture. But who are the Shrine Maidens? As women who immerse themselves in water and led people to their death, the Shrine Maidens of Mount Hikami called to mind tales of bewitching sirens. The traditions of Mount Hikami came to an end in the incident where the Shrine Maidens were all murdered. The incident was most likely spurred on by this fear of the locals of the Shrine Maiden. Blah, 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 blah. I will in a minute. I just gotta finish grabbing shit. Folklorist again. The customs of marrying the dead is seen elsewhere too, but the ghost marriage at Mount Hikami was unique. Rather than being done to mourn the dead, the ghost marriage seems to have been part of a ritual in which shrine maidens were sacrificed. Similar traditions join the dead with an imaginary spouse depicted in votive pictures. However, on Mount Hikami, it seems living men were brought in to be bound to the maidens. Once on the mountain, the men were not allowed to leave. The ghost marriage brought in outsiders to soothe the soul of the shrine maiden and to strengthen the pillar she had become. Unable to leave the mountain, the shrine maidens would wait for a man to come and die with them. I see. That explains some things. Back to surveillance. Those stairs sound very wet. Wait. What the fuck was that? That was that girl who went missing, though. There's supposed to be a downstairs thing. Hold on. Go this way. There it is. There's a wet note left on top of the bed. Once the sunset reaches the end won't be far off. After that, the mountain will let out a mighty roar and everything will overflow. It will overflow and everything will end together. It'll be good. It'll be over. Since it'll be over, I came to see everyone, so we can die properly before the end comes. What? I'm guessing she's dead then. Uh-oh.
Cherry trees are blue in their full splendor.
This level's a lot of running in circles. Anything seems fun, maybe it's just static. No. It was not just static. Look, we're not that stupid, okay? You see ghosts. There was clearly a ghost in the camera. We clearly saw one closing the door. No. No. It's all a bunch of lies, and I'm not okay with it. And I froze. I don't know when I froze. And I have frozen again, but luckily not for too long. Why is the TV on? I should probably switch off. Okay, something's attacking me. I don't know why I keep when it started. Like it started freezing after I had to unplug it for a bit. I got it to get fixed. Space. Shit. What is this? She hits hard. Yeah, ever since I took it away to... Kill the ghost, nothing big about that. Back to surveillance. Oh god. Fine, I'll go fight this guy too. many ghosts in this house. Fucking Maiden. Oh, God. Wait, where must have woken up? Ugh. Why is this guy required to watch out for all the girls? He isn't exactly the most competent when it comes to keeping an eye on them, just ask Rui. No, Rui. Get your ass out of there. What is going on? See the water through the gap. Rui's notes. Mr. Hojo is captivated by the woman in that photograph. He's never been good with women, but he's starting to change. I can't do anything about it. He's changing. I'd like to keep things between us just as they are. The relationship we have now. I like the ambiguity. But he's decided to sooner or later. I wonder which way he will choose. What? Honey, I think you're a bit young for him. Unless you're just tiny. Shadow in the dark. I am curious. She's on your other side. Really bad at keeping ladies safe. So was that her underwear we just saw?
Are you alright?
I need to go back to Mount Hakami. Can you take me there?
What? No way, it's too dangerous.
Well, if that's your answer, thanks for everything. You don't mind if I borrow this, do you? Maybe I'll be able to find Yuri as well.
Hold on, wait.
Did he kill her? I'm going. Goodbye.
She's kind of a bitch. I don't really like her. Hey, Justin. Ren is watching over the sleeping Yuri and Miyu on the surveillance cameras, but he passes out. He has a dream where he chases after Rui. When he wakes up, both Yuri and Rui are gone. Yuri and Rui. He finds Miyu going ready to leave for Mount Hikami, taking Yuri's camera obscura with her. The door shut behind Miyu, leaving a bewildered Ren behind. My camera is freezing again. I got an A.